What up, 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 world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And also, make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. Whether you hit it on your way in or you hit it on your way out, just tap that one time if you digging the content. Today, we got a story coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. NFL player Henry Riggs the third. Oh, Henry Ruggs the third was involved in a deadly accident that killed a woman and her dog, and it was basically said that he was speeding in a newer Corvette and he slammed into her Toyota Rav4, and they say he was going at speeds um, up to 156 miles per hour. 156 miles per hour. And you wondering, I said, it killed a young lady and nobody else, and typically that happens in most deadly high speed crashes like this. So if you were just sitting there wondering, like, well, why is it? How? It's possible because more than likely the surviving person that was probably the cause of the accident, they more than likely always survive just due to the fact that they were out of their mind. They were drunk. They were out of their mind. So he basically tested with a blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit. So of course, if you got that type of, I guess you would call it juice in you, you're gonna be able to withstand something as reckless as this. This guy was 22 years old, um, and he played for the Oakland Raiders, and Las Vegas Raiders. I believe he was in his second year, 12th overall pick. You know, and he was pretty good. I heard. I never really knew about him until this day, of course, and of course that's probably not what you would want if you were him. Is to get people hearing about you in that way globally off of some reckless shit like this. Um, the victim's brother spoke out, and he says his family escaped war-torn Serbia in 2000 before moving to Las Vegas, and that his parents were maintaining their privacy after the fatal accident. They're not comfortable with the attention and everything. Well, I mean, they need to grieve, you know, um, and it's not about grieving in their own way. Uh, as people, some shit ain't your business. Some shit don't involve you. Like I could speak about this. It's in the news. That's why we talking about it. But as far as trying to, you know, get what the family is reacting like, that's a little extra to me. That's the ugly side of all what you see in media and social media. You know, but I will say, this guy driving at a reckless speed like that. I seen the video that TMZ posted where he was pretty much sitting there on the side of the street, going in and out of consciousness. His girlfriend was consoling him. Um, and, as sad as this situation is, he's going to have to pay the piper. And he's going to have to be held accountable in the highest extent. You know, that's just how I feel. I believe he is out on a $150,000 bond. You know, his next court date is December something, um, which is crazy to me, you know. But that's just the justice system that we have, where you could pretty much have all the evidence you need to know that this person did said uh, crime, or took part in whatever situation, but they still get to had a time in court and get the chance to, I guess, make you believe it didn't happen. I guess 22 years old, um, you grown. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, they since cutting from the team. Of course, that all that money that they had guaranteed him and everything like that. They're gonna figure out a way to get all that back. You really messed up your career. If that was the most important thing in your life, with like the only thing you had, or that's all you did your whole life, you fucked that up. You know, your life, your life is over. You know, um, they probably gonna give you less time than what you probably deserve, or what most people would get in that situation, just due to what your background is as far as an NFL player and things like that. But yeah, you pretty much just flush the toilet on all that. You know what I mean? And condolences to the victim's family. I mean, I don't really want to be on here really speaking too much about what he probably going through, because I mean, it's all his fault. You know, in his situation, he got a position where certain excuses that people could use, he's not allotted that, right? So you at a party, whatever the situation going on, you're drunk, two times the legal limit, you got money to afford a Uber, so you can't use that excuse that most people, man, I can't afford no Uber, I'm gonna be all right. You a little high status, got a celebrity about you because you in the NFL, you play for the local team. Um, yeah, I don't really want to travel around random people because people be crazy. But it seemed like you had about 3, 4 people with you. If they went in the car with you, then I don't know. But it seemed like you had 3, 4 people in there with you that was hugging you on the side of the street and all that. So stuff like that, I just want to be able to just point out and just basically be a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Just these kind of things need to be uh, brought up and magnified, because it happens too often. It's just this time it happened to a celebrity, to where now everybody talking about it, but it happens too often. You know what I'm saying? It's regular people minding their business that don't see the shit coming, and they be the one that it's a wrap for them. Meanwhile, he get to sit there with a neck brace on in court and post bail. She don't get a chance to, hey, Your Honor, God, whoever you believe in, like, she don't get that chance. You know what I mean? So he need to be held accountable. Period. He blew it. You know what I'm saying? He blew it for real. And anybody in his position, let this be a lesson learned. Um, yeah, you got the nice cars and all that, but you ain't gotta drive it if you just can't. Like, he clearly couldn't drive, and he wanted to speed, so he was feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like everybody in his car, you know, survived. Him and his girlfriend. I'm not sure if she was in the car or not, but I thought I heard her say something about she had broke her wrist or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, this should be a lesson to anybody that feel like they put in the time, to work, the the grind to make it and be accomplishing something, and then just to throw it away that easy, because it wasn't intentional. But driving that fast, what do you think is gonna happen? You gonna be able to see whatever come out in front of you? Nah. So yeah, I wanna be able to talk about that. Y'all drop y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And man, as always, protect yourself, protect your family, and be aware of your surroundings. Um, if you feel like you a NASCAR driver and you got skills, always still keep in mind you got to drive for the other driver, cause he might not know what the fuck he doing. So I gotta make sure that I'm ready for it if he just, So yeah. Anyway, man, I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.